Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Subject of my vlog today is the 7 deadly sins foreigners in the Philippines. Before I get started, let me welcome my viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. Never take that for granted. There's probably no easier place in the world for a foreigner to come and recreate his life than in the Philippines. And then again, there's probably not an easier place in the world for a foreigner to come and ruin his life than in the Philippines. And today I just want to talk about some things that I see us doing that hinder us from having or living our best lives over here. Number one is lust. Lust is just an intense desire for something. And with us, that usually begins and ends with sex. I mean, let's just be honest. It's a grown person's channel. It can get you in a lot of trouble, and I'm speaking from experience, man. I've got 3 children by 3 different women over here. It's not something that I'm proud of, but I don't regret it because no one thinks that their relationship is going to end. We all think that this is the right one. But anyway, it can get you into a lot of trouble having children, which I don't regret. Sexually transmitted diseases. We ask guys to take your Filipina to the doctor when you get here, but a lot of you push back on that. You say, oh, it's disrespectful. Well, okay, we warned you. Sometimes the woman's already pregnant. Unprotected sex, man, and the lust for sex over here is a big problem. It's a deadly sin for us, and we're grown men. We can do whatever we want to do. I just start the conversation. I'm not preaching to anybody. This is just some things that I've learned over my 13 years and 2 months that get foreigners in trouble over here. Our pants is on fire, and we become vulnerable. We become marks when we are lustful. And lust is number 1. Number 2 is excess. EXCESS. We overdo everything over here because everything looks like a deal. We come over here with the attitude that anything goes, nothing's off the table. So we overeat, we overspend, we overdo everything. It's easy. We build these big McMansions we have no business building. We end up getting in trouble, man. We overeat, which brings on health problems, financial problems. We live to excess over here. And that's a deadly sin for foreigners. Number 3 is arrogance. Yeah, we're arrogant over here. As you can imagine, a lot of us walk around with our chests poked out, thinking we're better than, looking down on locals, because we have a little bit more than they do. We don't respect people over here, and that gets us in a lot of trouble. We're arrogant, man. It's best to just go ahead and treat people. If you can't treat people the way they want to be treated, at least treat them the way you want to be treated. Arrogance, guys, let's take a look at that. Gets us in a lot of trouble. Again, I'm not preaching. Laziness. Yeah, we come over here because this is like a paradise, a working man's paradise, but that doesn't mean to just sit on your butt all day and don't do anything. Volunteer, do something, man. Play golf, tennis, go walking. I saw one of my American friends, he gets up every morning because there's no golf courses in St. Carlos City. He just goes over in Center Mall and drives his golf ball. He chips, putts, but he stays busy. But laziness over here, man. Idle, man, is a devil's workshop. And we start getting into trouble over here, gambling, because we get bored. But yeah, laziness, man, it's a sin of ours, man. And it's just something that you got to look at. These are just things that crop up when you decide to move to a place like the Philippines. It's easy to start your life over here, restart your life. get a do-over, but it's also easy to ruin your life over here. Persona non grata. I call it that, but what I really mean is making enemies here. There's just so many ways to make enemies. And let me clear up something about the foreigner down in Davao, because we had it all wrong. Everybody had it all wrong. Now that the investigation was over with, it all started over a road rage. The jeepney driver almost hits the car of the foreigner, and they get into the argument. They get out. The jeepney driver was the one who actually had the metal pole. He actually hit the foreigner first with that. Hit him in the face with it. Foreigner took the metal pole, and of course, you saw the video. The foreigner was an American. No charges were filed. I'm pretty sure he made a few enemies though, but no charges were filed. They went to the police station and they were able to mediate that situation, which is great news. But persona non grata is something easy for foreigners to do over here, make enemies, man. And they can basically put charges on a foreigner over here for just about anything. It's very easy to do. Get you blacklisted, put out of the country, deported. You'll never be able to come back. It's just not something that you want happen, but persona non grata. And it's a lot of ways you can do that. Borrowing money, lending money, starting businesses, gossiping. Yeah, that's one thing that it's a deadly sin of ours, man. We're making enemies over here. Okay, number 5 is selfishness. It's all about us. We're self-centered, self-seeking, self-serving. We're not considerate of other people over here. In a place like the Philippines, where they basically bend over backwards, man, to make you welcome over here. Selfishness does us no good over here. Self-preservation, that's a different thing. You know, you gotta think of yourself first. You gotta take care of yourself first, or you're not gonna be able to take care of anybody else. But we don't want to give back. We don't want to help anybody. We don't want to do what she wants to do. It's always about what we want to do. And, oh, I don't like that food over there, and I don't like those people over there. You know, a lot of times she wants to take you around her friends and family. You don't want to help the family. So yeah, selfishness, guys. You know, just no thought for anybody else's feelings. It's all about us. And the last thing, and this is really one of the biggest things, is impatience. In the Philippines, man, the pace here is slow, it's methodical. And of all the things that send you back home, impatience is one of them. You know, your health, of course, running out of money, homesickness, but then impatience is right there. We become restless, irritable, discontented. We get angry. We start raising our voice at people who we have no business raising our voice to. And that's the easiest way to find out whether a person's been here 2 weeks or 2 years. You'll see them. They can't stand in the long lines. They want everything to move at their own pace. They're used to boom, boom, boom. When here, man, it's really slow. When I took my wife to America and we filed for our marriage license, it only took 5 minutes. She couldn't believe it. Because I think it takes like 30 days or something to get married over here. It takes a while, the process you have to go through. But over there, everything's quick. But yeah, impatience. And those are just some things that I see that hinder us from living the best lives over here. In the Philippines, there's probably no easier place on the planet for a foreigner to come and recreate his life. But on the other hand, there's probably no easier place for us to come and ruin our lives. So I just wanted to talk about some things today that crop up and get in the way of us having just the time of our lives here. So thank you so much for stopping by today. If you're in America, it's late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, just getting off second shift or you're on your lunch break, see somebody on the street, wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. Here in the Philippines, I guess it's about 8 a.m. on a Monday morning. Beautiful Monday morning here. I'm walking through the subdivision again. Now the day goes by, I don't help somebody. I did something real simple yesterday. These little kids that live in this little house straight away here, they always speak to me and say good morning. Well, I was at the store buying my kids ice cream, so I bought them a pint of ice cream. It's just 3 little bitty kids. And man, you'd have thought it was Christmas. I don't know if when's the last time they've had ice cream. I dropped my rag. I gotta go get it. That's one of my good rags. You need a rag over here. They couldn't even wait till they got in the house to eat it. They were eating it with their hands, man, and it was one of the best sights I've seen in years. I was so happy that the universe put that on my mind to do that for those kids. Because if I don't know anything else, man, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. I don't know what I did with my rag. I need that rag, man. That's a good rag, too, that Emmanuel Finley sent me. That thing's thick. I wouldn't be able to buy that here. Or if I did, it cost me a fortune. I don't know what happened, guys. Hey, take care.